This video is brought to you by Straight Goods News, Canada's alternative online news source. Visit straightgoods.ca.
The drug known as bath salts, the government announced today that they were going to be banning and making the key ingredient in it illegal. What's your reaction to this? Do you think it's necessary? Do you think we need to take a different approach to dealing with drugs like this?
Well, you know what the minister was basically saying is that he would be working with the Minister of Health. So it's based on C10. When we adopted C10, there are some drugs that will be added to the list. So we expect to see, I mean, we can't just come in one day and say we ban this or we ban that. When we did the study of C10, it was to permit the addition of certain drugs, and I'm just actually a bit surprised to hear the minister something like 7 months after C10's been out of the committee, and they're now talking that they will do these things in conjunction with the health minister. I find they're just trying to always look like they're on top of things, but when we scratch a bit on the surface and we talk to the people who are on the ground and facing the problems with drugs, whatever type of drugs, and we have serious drug problem in Canada, not necessarily those ones, but other drugs that we should be addressing. Not much is being done so far. So of course the minister always ends all of his intervention. Just look, take any one of Minister Nicholson's intervention, and he always finishes with a big declaration of a vain mockery of the NDP not wanting. We want Safe Street as much as anybody else, but we want it done properly and not just come like this on a hair on the soup and suddenly attack the NDP. Move along. If you think there are some drugs, bring them, have them reviewed, have them analyzed by the health specialist, see if they need to be added, and it's much more complicated than just a little declaration like the minister said.
So you think, I mean, are you criticizing the fact that they're making this drug illegal, or the process in which they did it?
It's more in the process. With them, it's always a question of dividing. Instead of saying, listen, we've got our research done, we know that we need to add, here, now we're proceeding. It's like suddenly they get one of their backroom members, get up, ask the planted question to the minister. Minister makes his announcement of now he's finally moving and adding this to the addendum, and then finishing with a little zinger against the NDP. We're so tired of this because that's not how you make streets safe. So we're not saying we're against it. We never said we are against it. We're just sick and tired of the minister trying to divide the people who should be working to make Canadian feel more secure. And like I said, there's other things. I mean, I don't hear cops coming to us, policemen from everywhere in Canada saying, you have to address this issue, stats. That's not the problem number one that they're having with the drugs right now.